My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
We share the Akosombo voter region for quite some time now. Discussion, you know, a center around Spillage, you know, near my ADHR Abba. But I think I am more discussion. I am more the Akosombo yet. Akasa ADHR. Kwayam penny for binum nam so or more kasa about the SCNO. Idea in shame crying. And I think no and I trigger this kind of way I went to say mammy can say before set or more best paying soon or more catching any pan say moon two free chrome ho.
Very well.
Medica catches as some unions as some say you expect Obia or kura penny dear like a minister at this point Nipano near to a woman sema. Sabi omunhu baby or more far. This is no time for you to be referring to them say answer na we no be ba no catch them so muntu. The sensible question any ordinary person might want to ask ni say osamre no mu tu akɔhefa because ade we are making say your mind anya knee jerk reaction and a reactionary people. Na indeed ye nipa ya dwen ye wo insight into event na things and I'm says idea we see any natural disaster antino and take us by surprise.
All right.
A deliberate conscious decision by management and your friends say board members of Omo manage via Rene Omo engineers in Atanasi who say what are not I go to a certain level there is the need for them to spill. And Amaka said there is a difference between Obia we are to a certain level our experience in as a foreigner. So if you want to take such a decision, the best thing you can do is say you do risk assessment.
Right.
Now we analyze it one kasa or assessment who say and so only to what extent because and so you know the amount of water you have, the amount of water you are letting go. And sa water na say we jana ekwa. Wo your friends are channels are enemu are journey back to baby. Now say entisa, what are the plans? These are some of the things that you do. And again, knowing very well said the life of the people no, at that particular place will be on the line. No, you plan for contingencies. Say the building, can this emergency building sometimes and your building like provided some shelter for people and you move the people. Even an event cry you never anticipated say what I know. Bet me cause such an extensive damage, you know. Ya wadibi last na me ba na me catch say unintended consequences. I bet me I come out and there must be a contingency plan for those things that obe resolve. All these things were never done. People now will say obun free honor, no accommodation or whatsoever was provided for them. So at the end of the day, what we do this particular point, not such an extensive damage about Nipa wo dwen winim nyansa at this point in time, you don't go back and refer to the people say ya catch omuso muntu ayam kwada asem. And I wonder debia meka say until say you be put premium on who na hwan ya de tumi hye ne nsa no na enkwaya say obrema yen ya damfo nie na we no na ye be hu nipa o mo dwen na ye appointment based on merit no alaska sansam hunu we na kasa janjan we obatibi. And Mami can say munu we you know VRM paninfo so nam radio so the same argument no mo na mo VRM paninfo no and I will suggest to VR say it is better say on the high intelligence mind people are very intelligent to speak for them.
Is that the word?
Oh yes, because people who are talking on radio no and kwara sam no mo nam no mo keka because you go do a level your friend say PR na say for no it's a serious business and asam no ba. There are people who are very way enough say asam no cry and you no betimi aka ama nipa akoma to ne yam. That is why our politics and now at certain level ne nkrofobia from us spend doctors. Amamfo share that high omo. Ade na ba na eye negative no they will open a new line of argument and as for ameki no am na look better. They will spend the argument why I don't know why dwen say we make argument ne kwa when we ba ho so na ya prato so na umom na wudi for pacha. Yes,
I'm on the spin that text.
Yes, and baby a babedru and situation, you know, whichever way you want to look at it, VRA is at fault because you can't do any comparative analysis between the lives of the people in a damn near Buafaso. even the life of one person krano won't mean choose damn over the life of an individual. And what kind of preliminary assessment was done? These are basic questions, and you see, nobody is asking all these things. Your focus, has been on humanitarian way. Yeah, that is very key. But the thing is, people who deliberately did this particular thing, you miss almost a report on family assessment on yes, I near and me, I don't want to do politics with it because president in the first person was say call politics. I'm on to about my money because I can say politics, and that is why we delve into this conspiracy theory that are merging up. People I can say deliberating as a phone because the president started the politics. So if people are delving into those arena, no, I'm also trying to bring out those conspiracy theories and as a phone. You can't begrudge people because you started the politics. But let's get the reality. Is individuals are more yes and your way. Yeah, your maya. You make people account for their friend says steed worship.
That's right.
Ne omonia mo ya and can ne Samrinka you among 40 at a chopping board so I can masem. Because we any accident. A deliberate conscious decision. Answer na mobile no. Even if there was absolutely nothing at all via could have done that. At the end of the day, no. Senka Nipano, some intervention be put it in place by engaging NanaAddo in insurance. Say you be provided way. Alaska na no me share Abrantevia or poultry farm or Volta region. Poultry farm ne best over best 6,000 and as for and so no kumwa ni nyina.
Oh,
poultry farm and so no kuni nyina. Just imagine a man for livelihood a dining as for and so way a city for like be 1 week in here.
2 weeks.
A dine like a hotel dine way. A shell swim for 2 weeks. A bad dime beam. A bad dime beam.
No.
So you see, the distraction across to the people near very extensive. We need to attach this thing with some level of seriousness. This is no time for you to be making those infantile statements. You catch your muso moon feel on moon. Now the winning answer. Or moon feel on quiet. Catch your mose. You provide shelter for them. Knowing very well, say, yeah, assessment, who say, or not how any you provide a shelter for them at this particular place. Nanipana suya dintino or one court, then you have a point. Now, me to voter regime to me fee. Now, catch us a free me fear. Me come with a man, I'm cotton. Yes, so and you see, this nipa sabi, among many. Now, yes, a buying 2 million, yes, show monsa. So, among Kasa. I said, Korana Kasa, go to radio, sir. Now, what's your assembly? We are about to say, Crabin at Tibia. Now, where did your men or Kankas? But to go come minister, Nipa, edit to me and Shannon, so, oh, more mine. They are the very people who are making this comment. Do you know a man for near ma, across idea with Alaska? Imagine a man for them with near ma, or more your farming, and I said, for everything is gone. Oh, we to crime by your passport, and I would them on Swafa, and yet you can't even go back. By no, you can go back and then do whatever that you want to get away. Sabi out the back by a tetana or passport, you won't even to kind and can swap our passport. Uko Krona, yes, I him for United in Sweeney, Alaska. And yeah, some Ketwana yaka. So you see, so Kasa after subsequently now, you must look a bit apologetic. I will speak it to the minds of the people. Sabi a bit me come your down. Alaska, the intervention I cause health emergency. I think by Nanki declare at that particular place. Because and so no. Apart from say I carry feces in a feeling as a form, I say a funu added and swimming as a form no. A conipamu land na kasa yasha say, but say I be crash as yet yes ho.
Oh,
and crowum that kind of psychological trauma or go through. And then a month for economically, Obi and the Sikawa demu. When is that Cecilia the party mean $1 million at them? People could equally keep money in their home. Yes, and this is wow, voter regions are area now. Sikawa them will be that money is gone. We know Sikawo. Wow, or Japadia documents, a man for certificate in as a phone, everything is gone. This is the kind of damage to the people. You didn't give them prior notice. Now, more prior notice, Ukraine. Intervention be any how the ma sabia ube move or to safe place. Alaska. So this and some I can wasem. So we a deputy minister and so we a minister at this point in time no you speak in the manner sabi over comfort man for this is no time to be asking why na di for na why na di bem because your friend say am for ho aka. And whatever relief, whatever intervention be a government was or the you give it to them. But even at this point, any substantive or deliberate government policy be a design say you go to the aid of the people. Aye mo munua ne ye mo munsuo. All I hear private institutions and as for them and no more ye sa niema we. Now no me te say VRA am 20 million Ghana cedis. And na you see, I spending 9 million.
Yes. I'm spending 9 million.
Yeah, spending 9 million. Depending that's gunsuom.
And the 9 million, how many are there?
I don't know. So you see, Ghana had politics na yeah, no. When people are in misery, that is the point I'm for capitalizing on those things to make cash. Anti-crisis here about man for Japan, their normal livelihood in say every corner, maybe more for 1 year. Because not mono, none services will provide a more garage and the
any mattress.
Any mattress. That is all. But we need the more we are also change the money money panel. A blue cotton be because that is all because not money is full of party crooks. That is for over years, you know. Party beer when the power not assigning crew for the match as a not bonum. So the expertise and the kind of intelligence, foresight, in terms of say managing disaster and as for no. You don't see those things. Now no matter something very interesting, Alaska. Yes, military na do mo call hono. Ye call you back. Because hotel no more than a buying say on to mean to Yakabi.
Is it not more for someone to me?
Now, Alaska, your border man as saying, Soldier ni echo crisis scene, no, echo that hotel. Minty bit that. Soldier ni on duty at that hotel. No, let us be real. No, Soldier ni on duty echo that hotel. Like for what? Because people who have been in the military for quite a long time now, they have a way of providing themselves accommodation in as a foreign.
Very well.
Not only in Ghana, in the US and other places. Bush no because that is their way of life. They are used to it. You don't go to Volta region and say soldier for that hotel. For what reason?
92.3.
For what reason? And this thing became excuse. I see the air live ye form of free. Ebe debate and yes and the mobile. So Alaska, near my makase. We are reactionary people. And a whole so they play out. Disaster back one AC ewo baby a dying your friend say corona you say dynamite kobu ho from say go back and check. Nipa no mo prepare and besi ne abrante bi na no meti o monka already so they are begging people to come to their aid for surgery. Victims, you know, some are on radio begging for money to go and do surgery. When you see a judge sikana na se for na you could see a dying, go there and check whether say there a patala kokra esiwa. Obeka say be a land na in conducive for whatever about resettlement plan na ye no. Maybe we could have chosen another place. Sa dying no akwa kwesi say sa nkrofo no amol faith et say ne what is obi ko e ka ho asem da. But ya judge sika buruburu ya ekọ. Even the company responsible not till date. And Kabati Senka, a 7 year court, ye di, I'm a settlement be a ya company no till date. What will be a report to say? Company no more yes, I don't know, who will be accountable and responsible. That's the country we live in. So Alaska, the SC voter region, don't expect anything. The usual politics na Akufo-Addo ko gina oye na monto aba mame na ya abato anka memma ho no enkwara we ye de kwanfa because at the point nipa ania tutu agu nsam people have become hopeless. Desperation be me right in their faces. You look them in the eyes as a president, you speak to assure them, you speak to calm them, you tell them say you are the commander in chief, you make sure say whatever services needed sabi obetimi a remedy situation ni bia no you are behind them. And again, President Yabo Amane, yes, asem nisi ye no ha no ko US. And the who said and sem nisi ban and sana all fly back. Alaska, a president who is going to a disaster zone is wearing suit and shoe. You see, we don't pay attention to some of these things.
That's right.
President a disaster and suwa fan krofo no alcohol no or say shoe and a coat. And all the call. One abrante na your friend Zelensky no. Your friend is a Ukraine president. No?
That's right.
Or a comedian no, he's a joker. And nobody president. Comedian no. One no see no. On set every day be a military top and a channel. All conferences, whatever be over Kobia. Do you know what that means? A symbolic way or gesture paid to his people.
That's right. And depicting the happening.
Exactly. There was a point in time America offered to left him from the place because Omufri said Kiev and just say for him. Or say, I can't leave, I can't go and leave my people. I'm a coward. Because I'm talking about yes, yeah, what player don't corner for. You can't leave the people to their fate.
People that made you a president.
Exactly. So if it is death, we sit there and we die together. That is what leadership is about.
A comedian ruling that country.
Yes.
With this mindset.
Yes. This is a comedian.
And this is a human rights lawyer.
Alaska. You see, every Obeka say na quote what the call hospital. Alaska may say you certain some of these things are very symbolic. People know identify themselves with you. Yes, Vice President they call not as a frugune yes or to play.
Abaso look at the kind of so next I was so modalities so no kopum.
Alaska. You are somebody
Vice President engineer.
Enti o mine one. Na me catch us a big lesson for Bia.
That's right.
Because yet have BOT the Bia Behuno to radio, so better me to radio so ya Kasa, obitin so politics I am family. Nana me catch will be say. Just imagine so what the voter region. What's the politics they all sabi Alaska. Obi na akotfo aba. I appointed president. The executive decisions will take a whole consequence. And I will tell you to about why for ne where Japan no sika or passport as if you not tensuani. One case I will put you at tensuani. I am for United tensuani. Alaska. That is the consequences. And the youth going forward, Makase, we need to get involved actively in the political discourse because we cannot continue to entrust the future of this particular country into the hands of few misguided, twisted minds or thinking that they will safeguard our future. These people do not care about anybody. So we need to rise up to the occasion and make sure that we secure the very foundation of this particular country. Yanyasa o mind bebo ko nkrofo yedi ani ato mo sei akufo ado ko tachima ko he nipa anim ka kire mo sei me mamu region man to aba ma me
at the time I kunipa
at the time I kunipa he was expected to visit the family, look them in the eyes and console them. He never. And I don't know why voter region. My last make catch us a innate characteristic. Coming naturally. You can't run away. That is who he is. And it's coming from poor upbringing. And to some of these things, he doesn't care. Now, Yanti Kromana, Abrante because for a light pole, way. Kaswa. President Mahama no nye president den no kra no eko social media. Emma omoka ho asem president till date. And there are several instances amanfo ho ato ya fanzan kintampo kwan no so basi ko hwie nipa guye ma nipa bebre wuye. Akufo-Addo never commented on any distance, but we are president, we are symbol. You carry the soul of the state. Amanfo look up to you. Nema be obiara or symbolic way relevance, and you need to assert and always prove to people say you are a leader. But conversation na or no okoya okokan ye no. Ehon na ne other people so can be say no at this time no. People no na ye blame omo. Amanfo omo lose obi biara do. Ka chance amaso ye de ye ka se muntu na muntu. Sabi asa mo ntakra ana mo ye bayfo mo entu nko honhom na nsam no ya maba nipa nwene e okroma.
Right, that was Ivan T. Innocent.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.